Trump. And we're going to talk about how he has just been so disrespectful to the news media, how he lies, and how his base are not intelligent enough to know the difference between a journalist and an entertainment organization that doesn't verify facts, doesn't check facts. And you get to see how a petulant child behaves when they are confronted with facts. This is Trump mail over the weekend being confronted with facts. And let me tell you, he threw a tantrum that would make my son, who is 2 years old, be put to shame. And my son throws big tantrums, okay? Let me tell you something. That little Negro will throw a tantrum that looks like a tornado. Nothing. Trump's tantrum, my son's tantrum, pales in comparison. Folks, take a look at this.
Election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But, Mr. President,
you know why I got that? Because you have no credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about, I want to talk about Todd.
You have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about...
Your elections in this country, we're like a third world country.
But, sir,
your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked, and so is ABC, and CBS, and CNN.
But, Mr. President...
You're one-sided crooked networks. Right, let's call it quits, because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President...
All right, what's the...
He calls her darling, disrespect. He says that the news media is crooked. Now, folks, mind you, Fox News folks don't know that CBS is being run by Barry Wise, and that's being run by Larry, the guy that owns Oracle, who is a Trump supporter. Larry and David Ellison are Trump supporters. And then he has the audacity to talk about how it's been proven that these elections aren't frauds or whatever. Nothing has been proven. Your ass is the president. So if it's a fraud, are you saying that you're fraudulently in there, you dumbass? Is that what you're saying, Trump? Floor is yours, Mel. I can't with these people, Mel. I just can't. I can't. Floor is yours. I can't.
I think I felt the same way. First of all, I'm actually grateful that it went this terribly and that he continues to unravel so publicly. And anybody who's had any familiarity with dementia in their family or people who are close to them recognize a lot of the behaviors and attitudes and belligerences. He was already belligerent as a human, and how that can increase. But it was all on display. It was like the sexism towards those, he's always on top of the female reporters that way, being confronted with facts and not being able to handle it. And I'm really quite tired also of people always excusing him. Like, well, that's just how he talks. I don't care. He's the president of the United States. He should not, no one should be speaking that way. That is not a party issue. This is a degradation of politics. And I'm happy. I think people are really starting to see just how clearly deranged he is and how he can't even keep his own story and facts straight sometimes.
So, folks, how does this relate to the plight of minorities, Black people, male, me, and everybody else? It's simple as this. I always go back to the fundamental problem for why we're dealing with Trump. He's a cancer, but there's a bigger symptom and issues that lead to the cancer, and that's the way you take care of your body. What is the body we're talking about? The American people. Yeah. The issue here is still the American people. Male, he's got the lowest ratings of a president that we've ever seen. Yeah. But here's the problem. It's still too high. 29% of Americans still standing by this MFer. And he's up here acting like this. The dude took his mic off and stepped on it, Mel. I mean, is this Elmo throwing a Christmas tantrum?
I also think it's horrific when he was in Wisconsin at the time, and how rural areas have been so horrifically affected by his policies. And for him to go there and to behave this way, there is nothing presidential, but it does, again, display a flagrant inequality. You get to do that. We always have to watch our P's and Q's. That's always been the story.
Flagrant. And so, folks, post your comments. Let us know what you think about that. Clearly, this man is unhinged. Clearly, he's wrong. Clearly, the people that continue to stand behind him don't give a damn about their fellow American citizens. They never have. They pretended they did. They never will. Their most important thing is hate is better than having food on my plate. That's how that last 29% feel.